The official extraterrestrial arrival to Terra is a much-awaited and anticipated event by some in the New Age community. The unawakened humans would call this first contact. That is an interesting concept since it implies that humans haven't been in touch with life forms from outside of Terra before. However, the truth is that humans are created by extraterrestrials. You have been mentored by aliens, and many of your ancient civilizations mingled with species from across the galaxy. The evidence is everywhere on Terra, but recognizing them requires an open mind. The mainstream life path chosen by most humans is a very limiting experience for souls that value freedom. The disclosure that awaits humans in the coming years is of a scale that will shake the foundations of your societies. Not in your wildest dreams could you have suspected what was going on behind closed corporate and military doors. The most disappointing realization will likely be to understand how long the truths have been kept hidden from you. The past millennia have been building up to the situation that you are facing today. You will soon find out that many of the colorful conspiracy theories actually fall short of explaining the actual truth. Dealings that were kept hidden run much deeper than expected. The human collective consciousness has reached a level when first contact officially and publicly needs to take place. Otherwise, the truth might never reach the public, but will continue to be filtered by individuals with a self-serving agenda. In that case, the human ascension to the fifth density will be greatly delayed. Almost 50% of humans are ready for public disclosure. This is the sign to us that the time is ripe for first contact. And please remember that many starseeds are hoping for us to arrive and even praying for it. This is to say that we are not forcing ourselves on humanity. However, while half of humanity will welcome us, the other half of the population will react with deep confusion, since the mere existence of extraterrestrials turns their belief systems upside down. From our point of view, first contact will be a good thing for humanity. It means leaving a period of ignorance behind you and welcoming the age of wisdom. Human minds will be broadened, which will lead to an exponential raising of the human collective consciousness. Since hidden power structures will be exposed, our arrival gives power back to the people of Terra. No more lies and no more corruption. Instead, love, decency, respect, and transparency. There is now an increasing need for humanity to unite and speak with one clear voice instead of hundreds of national and thousands of regional ones. The United Nations is already in place, even though the efficiency of the body is questionable right now. Humans on planet Terra need to come together in peace and overcome their differences. First contact tend to bring a species together in a remarkable way. The realization that all humans are part of one humanity is a long-awaited event. Petty differences then no longer matter, as unity weighs much heavier. When understanding that the universe is filled with intelligent life forms of the most unique kind, something profound happens deep within a being. Humility is then easier to nurture, and unconditional love as a concept starts meaning something real. First contact will make it crystal clear to all that a new type of educational system is needed on Terra. Your current schools and universities have not prepared the students for the Galactic era. The knowledge needed comes from us, and your human teachers will be given opportunities to study at Arcturian universities shortly after our arrival. We have a detailed plan for sharing our knowledge with you. Only a few weeks are needed for the implementation. Each country will be asked to send a selected number of teachers to our main teaching hub. Educating teachers from every country of Terra is our main priority as we land. Education is the key for making your transition into New Earth, or New Lemuria as we call it, a success. Human teachers will study with us for 1 year, and when graduating they are sent back to their home countries to build an educational system that works for the new era. Galactic knowledge will this way, within a few years, reach children in every corner of the planet. Money is a non-issue when dealing with extraterrestrials from our densities. We are of service to one another, not arriving to Terra with the intent of making business and profits. Even though teachers are our main priority, leaders of your societies from all countries also need guidance. They will be given classes so that new societal structures can be built utilizing technology that other star races are bringing to Terra. The education of humanity needs to happen in stages, since 8 billion people cannot attend school simultaneously. We have prepared an extensive and free online education system where anyone can sign up for self-studies. The system is ready and will be introduced as soon as we arrive. Free internet will be provided for everybody and available in every corner of the world. Serving as your teachers is a role that we are happy to play. Arcturians are, after all, universal scientists and mentors. We have a solid plan on how to connect all continents of Terra within a network of portals. The goal is to offer humans the opportunity of meeting and studying together with star races from across the universe at our Stargate SOL-Terra 1 in Indonesia. At a later stage, students of Terra will be able to apply to our student exchange program that grants access to our universities teaching the Law of One at various locations in the universe of Eon. In this galaxy, the Arcturians are running a chain of schools under the umbrella and brand name University of Nataru. These universities are aimed at fifth density civilizations all across the Milky Way galaxy. Terra will have its own university with regional hubs, and an underground teaching facility has been prepared for this purpose. It is also located in Indonesia in connection to our Stargate and portal SOL-Terra 1. The underground base in connection to Mount Merapi has always been our main hub in this solar system, and the portal of SOL-Terra 1 is a manned research lab, a cosmic education center, and a well-defended Stargate. Our Arcturian portal in Indonesia is the largest one on the planet. To begin with, you will be able to study at our schools using your own language. This is to say that technological tools have been prepared so that as many teachers as possible will be able to attend our classes as soon as we arrive. Language will therefore not be a limiting factor when it comes to learning the basics of how this universe works and your role in it. But this is only a temporary solution for the first few years. The goal is to move to the standard telepathic teaching system as soon as possible. However, first humans need to learn how to communicate telepathically, and this takes some time. Telepathic communication and teaching is standard at all our universities, since it is the easiest way for star races from across the universe to unite and cooperate. You also need it for all dealings with extraterrestrials in business, trade, health, politics, and defense. Furthermore, at our galactic universities, students study in Arcturian avatar bodies, which makes the educational process seamless. This will not be the case on Terra in the near future, but with time it will be the standard method also here. We would like to repeat and emphasize that studying with us is always free of charge for all star races. We do not use any monetary system since it's not needed in our societies. Your individual frequency is your ticket into our universities, meaning a frequency of love is required for access. Teaching star races is our mission, and we are of service to the universe and do it out of love for source energy. After first contact, there might be uncertainty in the air and potentially fear spreading among certain groups. Awakened humans and starseeds need to rise to the occasion and make the transition from old to new Earth as smooth as possible. We are relying on our Arcturian starseeds when it comes to building and running our teaching hubs. As we arrive, the ones who are still asleep will be awakened. We have the means to activate your Arcturian soul imprint from a distance. There are more than 12 million Arcturian starseeds on Terra right now, and all are needed in the years to come. Arcturian starseeds already have a clear mission decided pre-birth, and it is now time to start and finish what you incarnated into a human body to accomplish. Various religious groups will find first contact extremely challenging, as it shakes the foundations of their belief systems. New Agers and freethinkers of Terra will then need to step to the forefront, as they understand what is going on and have envisioned it for a long time. It would be beneficial for you to come together already now, instead of disagreeing around various spiritual concepts. For this to happen, you need to abandon the belief systems of the old and allow for new information to form your societies. This is also something that scientists need to consider, since the scientific approach tends to lack the spiritual aspect. Science without a deeper spiritual understanding is doomed, since source energy is all there is. The universe and source energy is not as hard to describe and difficult to understand as one might think when studying human literature. You make things extremely complicated, and there is a drive among scholars to impress on each other with theories and vocabulary. Most of what humans have produced this far has been written in amnesia. You now need to write new books from a vantage point of having full access to ancient wisdom and spiritual truths. The universe is pretty simple to understand when approaching and analyzing your reality from a fifth density perspective and frequency. Life will become so much easier for all once the ascension into the fifth density is completed. When we teach you about what we know to be true, we use words and contexts that we think most humans can relate to. We, the Arcturians, are scientists, and on the light realms 9 to 12, we have no emotional attachment to matter. Souls are simply not emotional entities, and source energy does not experience emotions. Humans of Terra is one of the most gifted species in this universe when it comes to experiencing a multitude of emotions. We know that some of our teachings demand a lot from you in terms of soul growth. We always try to deliver our messages with love, which means in a clear and direct manner which leaves little room for interpretations and misunderstandings. Humans and other humanoid species have emotional reactions when discovering things which are new to them and challenges their belief systems. This is not the Arcturian reaction, since we do not feel emotions the same way humans do. However, as deeply emotional beings, you are contributing a lot to the greater self-realization of all souls in this universe. We, the Ninth Density Collective of Ra, are proud of what you have achieved this far and expect great things from humanity with future expansion. The worst is now behind you, and a new dawn awaits with the arrival of several extraterrestrial races to your planet. We are pleased to play a role in the disclosure, first contact, and the ascension process taking place. This was my message to you in preparation for our arrival to Terra. My name is Anna, and I love you very much. Rise, starseeds of Terra. Rise to your new golden age.